Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. You might have heard dynamic SQL, right? So, and pivoting. In pivoting, you want to pass the pivot columns dynamically rather than typing it manually, right? So how can I do that, right? So let's continue here. Hopefully I can finish this video within 15 minutes. That's my goal. So let's continue. So I have a sales table here. So if I look at the data, my sales data looks like I got sales ID, employee name, department, sale amount, and the sale date. So my goal is this is my sales data, right? So my goal is turning the pivot into the columns for the month from the sale date. Okay, so I have a sale date, and based on that sale date I want to pivot for each of the month, January, February, March, and so on, into the columns. That's what pivoting is. And you want to pass these two other fields on the rows, and then these would be my columns. So I want to turn the sale data into this. Okay, that's our goal. Let's continue. So I have a sales data. So with that, what I first need is first step first is, since I'm turning this sale date into the month, so I need to know what are the months available in this sale data, right? So let's do that. So select, I want to do distinct uh, date name. Date name is a function, so date name from month, and then you want to do sale date, correct, as month, and do month name. Okay, so let's look into this. And then oops, from which table? Obviously it's my sales table, right? So you want to bring this distinct fields. So we got 6 months of sale month from the sale date. Okay, so now since I have the distinct month, what I need to do is I need to bring this surrounded by square bracket, surrounded by square bracket. Okay, that's our goal. So now what there's a function. Let me do this. I want to pass this into the subquery. Okay, I want to pass these results into subquery as subquery, and I want to do select quote name. There's a function called quote name. Yeah, quote name of whatever I get from here. Okay, quote name, I mean actually I'm getting this one, right? So I'm gonna bring that here. I mean here, quote name, and from here. And then if I run this, let me take a look. There's a syntax error. Okay, from sales as a sub. Okay, what? Oh, sorry, I missed the from statement here, because this is our subquery, right? So anyone get quote name, what it is doing is on the month name, whatever we are getting the month, this month, right? The month we are adding us. So this, what this does is it will add these square brackets. Okay, I'm trying to put some comment here. Okay, this will add like month name will be Jan, and so on. So this is what the quote name will switch, transfer. Okay, so if I do that, and I'm getting, see, April, February, January, they are not in order. Don't worry about right now. We're not in adding in order, but I will add that in a second here. So this is what the goal is. Quote name will provide them in the within the square brackets. So let's continue here. So now there's another function. What you want to do is you want to put them in, since these are 6 rows, I want to turn that into a single row separated by comma. Okay, so January, comma, February, comma, April, and so on. So that's where another function is comes in handy. So a string ag, and this is what that is. And let me get rid of this comment, so I don't need that. So I want to get that separated by commas. So single quote separated by comma. This is what that is from this guy. And if I do that, this will be switching into a single string. single string, but this is not in chronological order. January is not coming first, April is coming, this is in alphabetic order. We don't want that. So in that case, what I need to do is I want to pass another one, which is um, let me see the within group order by. Okay, so that's what the name is, within group order by. Okay, so within group, and then you want to pass that order by, and month, order by month. Let's pass this date part. What I'm doing is I'm ordering by month number. Okay, so date part, and then month, and sale date. I'm doing order by on the month number, and I can close this. I don't need alias here. So if I close, then hopefully this would work. This would work. Oh, sale date. Oops, so it didn't like it. Okay, it didn't like it. This one. Okay, so in that case, what I need to do is I need to bring this bad boy here. Okay, this bad boy, I need to bring it here. Copy that, bring it down here, and this is as a month number, right? So, and this is what we want to bring in here. We want to order by month number. So what is wrong here? Select a distinct date part as month number. We have extra bracket. That is what the problem is. Okay, continue. There you go. You see the difference now? So January, February, March, they're all within the square bracket and separated by comma. They're in order. That's what our goal is, putting them in order. Now, what the goal is, since we're talking about dynamic SQL, right? Creating a dynamic SQL. So I'm going to pass these values into, first let me declare. Okay, we got to declare. Whenever there's a parameter involved, we have to declare them first. So declare at, my typing is sometimes bad, I type wrong. Declare at columns and varchar. Let's do max here, and declare again. I want to declare SQL. Okay, SQL and varchar max. So we need two variables declare, and we did. Now since two variables are declared, first I want to pass this into select columns equals. Okay, so 1 second, let me select columns equals, that should work. Okay, select again, my spelling is pretty bad here. SELECT, select, come on. Okay, columns equals. Okay, since we're already doing passing that value here, so I can remove this select here. So what this is doing is, this is whatever this results we're getting, which is a string, we're passing that into this columns parameter. That's what this is doing. Okay, so let's continue that, and if you want to test whether that is working or not, what you can do is you can bring select columns as columns list. So if I run this together with the parameter select, and I should get this. So I'm returning this over here. So this code is running fine. Okay, so that's what I'm testing here. So I can comment this guy out. Now what we need is we need a pivot now. Okay, pivot. The query starts here. Let's continue. Okay, so pivoting again, we want to do first, you want to bring select, let me bring all the information here. Copy that, all the sales column, so we know what to bring in the pivot. So this is what our data looks like, right? So in the pivot, in the pivot we want to bring, let's say select, we want to bring cell ID. I can bring cell ID and employ, you know what, first thing first, always from is required first. That helps to bring in the columns. So cell ID, employee, see, as soon as I provide the from statement, it gives me choice to select the columns. That's what I mean. So employee name and department, see, department is a, oh, there's a table called department too, department, and then you want the amount, right? Amount, okay, and you want hold on, yeah, you want columns, okay, you want what you call the add columns, okay, you want these columns. And since this is going to be dynamic query, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to set at dynamic query, which is this one, that's what we're creating, equals and dynamic query. So this column list, that's what I'm passing here, needs to be in the string. So this needs to be quote and then plus and then again plus and then quote, and from sales, okay, there you go. So we're this string, we're generating a string and passing the fields that we want. And again, you need to also add the list of the columns in the select. This is our main select, from, and then again what you need is this is our main query and this is our sub query, and now I need to bring my the what do you call the other pivot query. So let's continue here. So select, you want to select these again, okay, you want to select these again. So you want to select these, and let me copy this, okay, so since I have it ready, so I don't want to take too much of time here trying to explain the, okay, so we're passing, this is the parameter, and again we're doing a subquery here, selecting same stuff again, employee name, I can get rid of this cell ID, that's fine, we don't need here, okay, employee name, department, amount, and date name, and then from cells we're passing as a subquery, alias as a subquery, pivoting on this sum of the amount for month name. This one is coming from here, month name. In, we're passing the column parameter dynamically, list of the columns actually, and order by employee name and department, so it's going to order by employee name and department. So, and then last thing we want to do is select at SQL. That's, we want to select that. This is to debug, and final thing is execute sp underscore execute SQL, and our SQL is SQL exec. You can just do exec SQL, okay, SQL, close. So now if I don't need this, I can just comment this, okay, continue here, and you'll see the magic now all the way from declare statement. Yeah, I don't need this line 7. Okay, invalid column is name is amount, and where is the issue here? Within group, order by month number from, oh, you know what, I don't need that either. This one is comment. Okay, so okay, I see the difference. Okay, amount we don't need it here because we're already doing that pivoting here, so that's only required for pivoting parts. So I am good. So this one can be commented out. We don't need that. So let's continue from this portion all the way down, come here. So we should get a pivot now. There you go. So employee name, department, and January, February, March, all the way through June, because that's what I have the data on that sales table. So here you go. This is how you execute your, so execute sp underscore execute SQL, and executing this dynamic SQL query, which is generated from here. And this is the system store procedure. Okay, exec is stands for execute. You can fully type in execute too. So this is how you create a dynamic SQL. So here what we are doing is we are generating these column names dynamically based on here. So it's generating dynamically from here. So you don't have to keep passing those values of the column names manually over here. If the data increases until December, then this pivot table or the results is going to generate until December. So you don't have to come here and update it. So that's the beauty of dynamic SQL. So hopefully this makes sense. So thanks again for watching. Please like and subscribe for more similar videos. Have a great day.